On reflection, the Millennium Championships were memorable in so many ways. The first African-American champion in the women's singles since Althea Gibson in the 1950s. And what a remarkable athlete Venus Williams is. Pete Sampras winning a 13th Grand Slam championship. Can you believe the expertise required for that? The Woodies adding to their legend with a 6th title in 8 years in their farewell appearance. And that was a fairy story in itself. And so was the appearance in the doubles final of the Williams sisters. Is there no stopping this remarkable American pair? And a fine new mixed doubles pair to win their first championship. But I think for most of us, the highlight of the fortnight was the trip down memory lane on the middle Saturday with the Parade of Champions. To mark the Millennium Championships, Wimbledon decided on a special celebration, a trip down memory lane, SW19 style. What better way to commemorate the Millennium than to pay tribute to those who've made Wimbledon unique, the past champions. Earlier rivals were treated to a tour of the club's latest edition. The Millennium Building, inaugurated at these championships, caters for players, the media and the members. There are new restaurants, writing rooms for the press, TV interview rooms, plus changing and fitness areas. All first-class facilities. The past champions seemed very impressed, and perhaps just a little envious too. But then it was back to centre court for the main event. As the champions emerged, they were afforded a special Wimbledon welcome. Each player was to receive a personally engraved Waterford crystal plate. For the parade, though, a replica was used in case the weather intervened. Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Gloucester, Honorary President of the LTA, led the presentation party. Appropriately, the first player forward was the then world number 1, Andre Agassi, coming out of chronological sequence today because he was shortly due on court. Certainly the most charismatic character of his generation. The most charismatic character of his generation. Last year he performed heroically in Paris to add the missing link to his growing list of Grand Slam titles. His present total is 6, and he became only the 5th man to win them all. Still writing new pages in the game's history after his Houdini act yesterday, yes, it is, of course, Andre Agassi. From Adelaide, South Australia, this former Aussie rules footballer with Frank Sedgman won the Grand Slam of doubles in 1951. Still the only men's pair ever to do so. Please welcome the man they call Macca, Ken McGregor. Born in Australia, he emigrated to South Africa in the 60s and helped them win the Davis Cup in 1974. Here at Wimbledon, he won the men's doubles 5 times with 2 different partners and the mixed doubles twice. Please welcome Bob Hewitt. From Queensland, Australia, he took the men's doubles once and the mixed 4 times, all of them with the great Margaret Court, with whom he won a Grand Slam of mixed in 1963. Yes, it's Ken Fletcher. Now, a left-hander from Sydney who won the doubles titles at all the Grand Slams and the singles in France. He triumphed here 5 times in men's doubles and once in mixed, and was also a singles finalist. A proud Aussie Davis Cup player, he was the coach of last year's Australian winning team. Yes, it's Tony Roach. This diminutive American, our first lady champion today, won the doubles 5 times and twice won the mixed in the early 70s. She hails from sunny Sausalito in California. So a warm Wimbledon welcome, please, for Rosie Casals. Yet another Aussie, a left-handed mixed doubles expert, as Billie Jean King shrewdly realised. Together they won 4 times here, and in 1967, with Billie Jean and Leslie Turner, Davo put together an individual Grand Slam in mixed. It is, of course, Owen Davidson. Two-handed on both sides, this subtle South African used a bewildering blend of power and touch to earn 3 men's and 2 mixed doubles titles here at Wimbledon, plus Davis Cup success in '74. Remember that white cap? It belonged to Fru McMillan. Now an American giant who, with John McEnroe, won 4 titles here, 3 in America, plus 7 consecutive Masters titles. Also, this dynamic duo won 14 of their 15 Davis Cup doubles matches, a world record. Yes, it's Peter Fleming. From Baltimore, Maryland, and born appropriately on the 4th of July, she's the proud possessor of 5 doubles titles, all with Martina Navratilova. Together, they won a doubles Grand Slam in 1983, and altogether, Pam won 22 titles at the majors, one of them in mixed. Yes, it's Pam Shriver. This Czech lady, whose mother Vera was a singles finalist here in 1962, has won 4 women's doubles titles at Wimbledon and 3 in mixed, 2 of those with her brother. A warm welcome, please, for Helena Sukova. From Minsk in Belarus, she's delighted us with her smile, her great one-liners, and of course her supreme doubles skill. 5 times in the 90s she carried off our title, and altogether she captured 20 Grand Slam crowns. Yes, it's the Minx from Minsk, Natasha Zvereva. Born in Puerto Rico, she won the doubles here 4 times, among a haul of 17 Grand Slam doubles successes, and twice won Olympic gold medals for America, with namesake Mary Jo. She is, of course, Gigi Fernandez. Now to meet our singles finalists in chronological order. First, one of only two representatives of the pre-war game here today. This great gentleman reached the final in 1932 and 38. With Fred Perry, he was also the mainstay of Britain's 4 Davis Cup wins in the 30s, and later this year, he will be celebrating his 94th birthday. So a special welcome, please, for Bunny Austin. Time now to meet the Great Dane, who twice reached our singles final here, unseeded, a feat that has never been repeated. A Danish Davis Cup player and captain, he's also been a Grand Prix supervisor. Please welcome Kurt Nielsen. With 18 Grand Slam successes over a span of 20 years, Australia's Little Master has enjoyed worldwide respect as one of the game's most enduring champions. 4 times a singles finalist here, he twice won the doubles and still competes in our seniors event. Known affectionately as Muscles, it's Ken Rosewall. Now a powerful Californian lady with a total of 21 Grand Slam singles and doubles titles to her name, who at Wimbledon was twice a singles finalist, 4 times a doubles champion, and the winner of 3 mixed titles. Yes, it's Darlene Hard. Australia's fiery Fred, a multiple men's doubles and mixed champion at Wimbledon, won the French and US singles titles. But here he was pipped at the post in 3 consecutive finals. What a fate to suffer. But he still comes back for more punishment each year in the seniors. Yes, it's fiery Fred Stolle. Was there ever a more fluent striker of a tennis ball than this elegant Czech-born lady? A right-hander who won the Australian, French and US singles titles, but was twice thwarted in finals here. Please welcome Hannah Mandlikova. 3 times already, this Croatian left-hander with the booming serve and the delightful sense of humour has been a singles finalist here. And who is to say that one day he won't fulfill his dream and become our champion? Then he'd have the last laugh. Yes, it's Goran Ivanisevic. Our most senior champion today is a distinguished American who first played on this court in 1927. Can you believe that? When he was just 15 years old. 4 years later, he returned to win the championship title. Still sprightly at 88 years, please welcome the Peter Pan of tennis, Sidney Wood. Of a remarkable line of post-war American ladies who totally dominated the world scene for a decade, she came from Dayton, Ohio. She grew up in Los Angeles, was 4 times the US champion, and won our title in 1946. She is a